Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to study Chapter 5 Medieval Period from your 2nd PUC Indian History textbook. Topics covered in Part 1 of this video: 5.1 Delhi Sultanate, Alauddin Khilji, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, Contributions of Delhi Sultanate; 5.2 Mughals, Akbar the Great, Contributions of Mughals. Now let's begin with 5.1. Paragraph 1, Foundation of Delhi Sultanate. The Delhi Sultanate was established in 1206 CE by Qutbuddin Aibak after the death of his master Muhammad Ghori. It marked the beginning of Muslim rule in northern India. The Sultanate provided a centralized administration and military organization that allowed it to expand quickly. Students, from this era, we learn strong leadership and strategic planning are crucial in establishing stability in a new empire. The next part is slave dynasty. Qutbuddin Aibak started the slave dynasty followed by Iltutmish and Razia Sultan. Iltutmish consolidated the empire and introduced the Iqta system, where the land was granted to nobles for military and administrative purposes. Razia Sultana became one of the first female rulers in India, showing meritocracy in action. Students, from this era, we learn leadership should be based on merit, not just birth. Strong governance and delegation are keys to stability. The next part is Khilji dynasty and Alauddin Khilji. Alauddin Khilji from 1296 to 1316 CE expanded the Sultanate to Deccan, repelled Mongol invasions and introduced marked reforms and a strong revenue system. His policies ensured stability and economic control, laying the foundation for a centralized state. Students, from this era we learn economic reforms and strong defense mechanism help sustain an empire against internal and external threats. The next part is Tughlaq dynasty and Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Muhammad bin Tughlaq 1325 to 1351 CE was known for ambitious projects like moving the capital to Daulat Bagh and introducing token currency. Although many of his plans failed, his vision showed innovation and centralized governments. From this era, students, we learn visionary ideas are valuable, but practicality and executions are equally important. The next part is Sayyid and Lodi dynasties. The Sayyid dynasty ruled briefly, followed by the Lodi dynasty. Sikandar Lodi introduced administrative reforms, encouraged agriculture, and maintained peace. The Lodi dynasty faced challenges from rising powers like the Mughals. Students, from this era we learn governance requires balance between administration, defense, and diplomacy. 5.2, that is early Mughals and Babur. Babur defeated Ibrahim Lodi at the Battle of Panipat in 1526 CE, founding the Mughal Empire. He combined military strategy with gunpowder technology, marking a new era in India. Students, from this era we learn innovation and strategic use of technology can change the course of history. The next part is Humayun. Humayun inherited the empire but faced internal rebellions and exile in Persia. His return to power highlighted the importance of alliances and persistence. Students, from this era we learn leadership requires resilience, patience, and building strong alliances. In part 1, we learned about Delhi Sultanate, its dynasties, administrations, and foundation of Mughal Empire by Babur and Humayun. In part 2, we will explore the rise of Marathas and Vijayanagara Empire along with their rulers and contribution.